Well, welcome to another day in my life. This video will be kind of different, and I hope you watch it with an open mind. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to show your support. If you're already a member, thank you so much, and if you want to know what that is, hit the join button. And don't forget to turn the bell notification to all videos so you'll be notified when new videos out. I begin the day like everyone else at 5 a.m. when the kids are still asleep, so I can get at least some work done for the next 2 hours. In order to spend more time with them throughout the day, my schedule is a bit loaded today, and you'll see why as we continue. However, what I want to talk about today is a bit more personal. Listen, everyone fights. It doesn't matter what your relationship status is. People fight. People fight because there's something there to fight for, or there's nothing left, so they fight to break up completely. Whatever the reason, everyone fights, some more often than others. No two relationships are the same, so don't compare yours with anyone else's. Don't let any statistics stop you from being the unique couple that you are. I've been told by many prior to dating Chris that we are too different and we won't last. No one actually believed in us. But what all these people that claim to care about us lack to understand is they're not a part of our relationship. They don't know us. We don't share with them everything. For example, we've all done this, by the way. You get mad and you decide to call up your best friend to tell your side of the story. Perhaps you withheld a few things, or maybe you withheld a lot of things. Maybe you were being completely biased and you didn't want to admit to this. And I'm sure since you share with her your half of the story, she decided to take your side and hate your significant other for what he did, according to you. The problem is this: a week later, you and your man is fine, and you worked it all out and you feel amazing, and so does he, and you both moved on from it. Until the next fight, that is. And you repeat and continue. And you may be completely okay with all of this. It's a repetitive cycle. You fight, you get over it, you solve it. But what you didn't do is you didn't resolve that knot of all of your past fight with your best friend. All you did is probably tie the fight up with a pretty little lie. He apologized, we're fine, I love him. End of discussion. What you don't realize you did after the 26 freaking fight is you have made your best friend look at your boyfriend in a very negative light. So how can you blame her for viewing him as not good enough or not right for you when the person that painted this picture in her mind of who he is you? Tip number 1 to having a successful relationship: work it out with your partner, not your best friend, your sister, your mom, etc. Stop airing out your dirty laundry when you know for a fact you have some wrong in it too. So now that I'm done with the paycheck, now I'm going to do housing. I have quite a few to do today. I split up into 2 days work because there's honestly a little too much to handle all in one day. Does all of this sound familiar? Now, you get into a really big fight and she, as your friend, sister, mom, want you to let go of that bum. He's not good for you and the ever so popular. You deserve better. And at the heat of the moment, you take their advice and you leave him. When the problem could have been solved, just like every other time. Between the two of you, if you just had shut up, closed up, sat down, and talked to one another. You know this relationship more than anybody else. So why are you asking the third person for all these opinions? The problem is this: the person you're venting to won't have to live with the choices that you make. They can give you all these advice, but they're not going to share your pain for you. They're not going to cry for you, and they're not going to handle that loss for you. And don't get me wrong, maybe you'll do better without him. And maybe you guys aren't meant to be, and you both do well later on without one another. And maybe all of these happen because you're not supposed to last. Like I said, every relationship is different. But if you don't put 100% of you into the relationship, how would you know he's not the one? What if he is the one, and you're the one that's not mature enough, so you lose out on a really great guy, or vice versa? Anyways, on the side note, getting off the heavy stuff, my husband is up. He is now going to give the girl their morning routine, and then Erica is going to feed them. I'm going to finish print out this new lease and hopefully get it all printed out and get it signed by the end of today. Now that I'm done with the lease, I'm gonna go ahead and do my morning routine and head out. It's a beautiful day, and my first order of business is grabbing a coffee. Yes, Starbucks is opening again. I'm so freaking excited. I have so many treats to redeem. So I'm going to have a venti white mocha with 5 shots of espresso. And I did place a mobile order, and they make this drink always right and perfect down here in the South Bay location. I really like that. And they just hand it to me on a platter, and now I'm off to my first appointment of the day. My elixir of life. Oh my god, I miss some. This is a white mocha, a venti white mocha with 5 shots of espresso. It is just what the doctor ordered. And I want to take some time to talk about this product right here. Obviously it's not sponsored. I purchased this off of Amazon. It can fit any kind of phone size, as you can see, and it locks here. You just twist it and it just removes. And it will fit into any cup holder, to be honest. So I'm just gonna lock it up and tighten it. But yeah, it's very easy to use, and I really love this. I have a charger. I mean, I have wireless charging dock here, but I don't want to leave my phone. You know, it has to stay with me, so I decided to do this so it doesn't move around. I mean, I didn't mind holding my phone or anything. It's just Boston refused to let us hold our phone while we're driving now, so that's why. And since I have some time, I now put my gloves in here, hand sanitizer, extra mask, more hand sanitizer, my wipes, more hand sanitizer, more hand sanitizer, the coffee on the go. Of course, I have a hat, and yeah, car looked the same. And Panera is also open. Don't forget, support your local establishment. One is TJ Maxx, and Bed Bath Beyond. Everything else will be open. Life needs to resume, you guys. Alright, let's do the key exchange as well as get this lease signed. I'm super excited. So, I'm just gonna fill out what I need to get done. Here's the truth, ladies. Being pretty doesn't keep a man. Being honest doesn't keep a man. Being loyal doesn't keep a man either. Treating a man good doesn't even keep a man. Being there for a man doesn't keep a man. Caring about a man doesn't keep a man. Making an effort doesn't keep a man. Paying attention to a man doesn't keep a man. Spending time with a man doesn't keep a man. You could have the best intention, you could have the most sincere feelings, and you could be a good woman, and you still wouldn't be able to keep a man, because the only way to keep a man is if that man wants to be kept by you. You can't force a man to be with you. You can't beg a man to stay with you. You can't love a man into loving you. With a man, you could tell he wants to be kept when the relationship gets hard, and he does everything to fight for you, because a man only fights for a girl he wants to belong to. So if he isn't fighting for you when things get hard, then that means he doesn't want to be kept by you anymore. The moral to this? Don't hold on to a man who doesn't want to be kept by you. No, you're not giving up on him. It's him who gave up on you. And it's you who shouldn't waste any more of your time than you already have. Know when it's time to let go. Know when it's time to walk away. And know when it's time for him to be unkept. My husband doesn't date very much, and the girls that he dated in the past, he was never in love with them, so he never did treat them right. He has so much to learn on how to treat a woman properly. I had to teach him how to love me properly, in the way that I want to be loved, because none of his ex had his love or respect, so he never had to put in any work in any relationship. And the only reason why he's willing to learn and change and put in so much work into our relationship is because he deemed me worth it. But because he is learning, he will still have hiccup and mess up because a great lover isn't created overnight. And though I am a strong woman, I still have a gentle and soft heart. After I had the key exchange, I had a misunderstanding with my husband, and he ended up making me very upset, very sad, and so I cried. When you are sad, take a few minutes to yourself and just cry. Crying is the easiest way to release all the pain and the suffering. It is the fastest way so you can pick yourself up and keep moving. And I take my own advice, so I am keeping moving. The next stop that I'm going to is ballet because I do have to pick up the girls their lunch, and my sister wanted a few things from here. And on the way back, he did try to text me several times in order to apologize and make me smile, but the damage is already done. Dear women, do not allow him to consume you. If he does not call, go to sleep. If he does not message, put your phone away and have a fantastic day anyways. If he acts distant when you are with him and refuse to tell you what is wrong, don't wait for him. Go home and do something you love. If he tries to insinuate you do not need your friend now that you have him, spend more time with your friends. If he tries to teach you a lesson through the silent treatment, ignore him completely. If he plays with your feeling constantly, walk away from him. If he acts like your body is his entitlement when you are not ready, walk away from him. If he say terrible, unforgivable things and threaten to leave you after every argument, walk away from him. If he forbids you from doing anything you love, walk away from him. If he claims ownership of your accomplishment, walk away from him. If he demean you or disrespect your being a girl and refuse to stop when you tell him it hurts, walk away from him. I cannot stress this enough. You live for yourself first. He is a secondary character in the story of your life. Do not allow him to turn you into a secondary character in your own book. Though I'm in a lot of pain, my pain isn't because he has done anything harmful or mean. My pain is because he's tripping over the same rock over and over again. And like I said, every relationship is different. You cannot use my relationship the same as yours, or the same as Amy, or your best friend, or your mom, or your dad. We're all different people. My husband is a wonderful man. He's not perfect, he has his flaws, but he's not a horrible person. And I have to always remind myself that he is still learning. A relationship isn't always 50-50. Someday your person will struggle. You suck it up and pick that 80 out of 20 because they need you, and that is love. And love is forgiveness. Occasionally, weep deeply over the life you hope you would have. Grieve the loss, then wash your face, trust God, and embrace the life you already have. And that is my husband texting me nonstop, making sure I'm okay, and making sure that I feel better, and that letting me know he is sorry. The truth is, none of us are easy to date, deal with, or please all the time. We have our vices, attitude, and ways of doing things that make us unique. You won't like everything about somebody. It's impossible. This is life. And it isn't about finding the perfect person. There's no such thing. It isn't about living some happily ever after fairy tale. It's about finding someone you're willing to work for, who is willing to work for you. It's simple and yet so hard to achieve. But it's not impossible.
You know, you ever have to swallow so much feeling and emotion and you're trying to push all your thoughts away so that you can just breathe? And you're trying so hard that it's suffocating and you're so dizzy and you're trying so hard to just move and continue just so you can just be okay. That's the struggle I'm having right now. I'm really short for time and I have so much to do. And when things build up and build up and build up and you're constantly disappointed, it gets really hard to swallow. It's like trying to swallow a piece of glass right now. And just swallowing everything down, you're just cutting yourself up along the way.
Take a deep breath. Now take another one if you need it. Because all of this shall pass. And one day you're gonna wake up at 11:30 a.m. on a Sunday with the love of your life, and you will make some coffee and pancake, and it will all be alright. After I pulled myself together, I came inside, I fed the girls their lunch, and Kara liked to suckle on her bottle for like 5-10 minutes after her lunch. It just calms her down and she goes to bed right after. It kind of helped lull her to sleep. After she fell asleep, I got this package outside, so I'm going to open it. I did place a order at Gerber's.com and it finally came now. I got the girls some clothes for the summer as well as indoor. So for me, whenever I'm unhappy, I try to do things that would make me happy, and one of the things that makes me more happy than anything are packages.
Kate.
Đi xuống.
Rồi xuống. Okay, eat. Yummy. Good.
Really cute. It's for 40. These are for me to save.
They're huge. See, you have long legs. Eat. Eat. Oh.
Okay. Look, training underwear for her. That she can wear underneath all her skirts and stuff.
You're not gonna get her pull-ups?
Oh, she has pull-up, but this is training underwear. Even if you wear pull-ups, you need a cover. I mean, it's a cute thing for a hot day. Look at her new leggings. They're 4T for the winter because they grow so fast.
What age is that for?
4T. So by the winter I feel like.
Oh, 4 years old? No.
But they grow so fast.
Yeah. Oh, so big. Yes. Yes.
How cute this is. See?
Yes. Yes. Kate. Yes, Kate.
And again, Mom, what do they say? I'm not recording you.
You want more? Okay.
What are you watching? She sounds like me.
More. She's Black Girl from the Philippines.
Well, she sounds like me.
Well, you sound black, then.
I'll give you more.
Here, baby. Can you eat? Yummy. So good. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Okay.
That's right.
That looks so cute.
Yellow.
That's a bigger version of what she has.
Yeah, it's because like she's getting too tall, and you're not supposed to like compress whatever it is that they wear so that they can actually grow. Oh, this one is gonna be your favorite, Erica. It's gonna be your favorite ever.
The hat.
Hats and everything.
Hey.
Hat.
Isn't it cute?
Uh-huh.
It's so cute. Kate's gonna freaking love this. Katie, look how pretty this is.
Right.
Flower.
Bye.
Yes.
Yes, and underwear too. You got underwear along with it. Got Kara one too. Ice cream. Ice cream. And hat. Oh my god, I gotta wash all of these that she's wearing. And these are hanging up.
More. So good.
Anyways, after lunch, Erica start putting them to bed and I'm going to get some sewing done. I'm currently sewing these masks to donate to the hospital as well as to the retirement home. And my mom said with our nail salon opening, a lot of people do not have face masks, so she wanted me to send her a whole bunch of it and she's going to give it out free to the customers. If you're interested in the full video, I will be making a face mask video because I do make face masks in multiple ways. Mainly because there are many ways to wear face masks. If you already have a face mask, you can just sew this and put on top so it doesn't look like you're at the hospital all the time. So it's kind of like a fashion statement to match your outfit. If you want to wear this as a mask where you don't have like one of those disposable masks, you can actually order HEPA filter online or at Home Depot and you can switch it out. Because of the way I sew my mask, I definitely can make it so I can pull the HEPA filter out after every use and rewash the mask. So there are many ways to make the mask and I will definitely make a tutorial for you guys during this COVID season. So my goal is to donate 100 to the hospital and 100 to this retirement home near the house. So total I want to donate 200 per week. So every time I have time off, I've just been dedicating myself into sewing. And I also got wind that the food bank around here is also running dry and a lot of people aren't able to donate very much food. And I noticed that the lines outside the door are getting longer and longer. So one of the things that I kind of want to do is start creating face mask designer inspired face masks as well as bridal face masks. I want to donate everything that I make on the face mask to help buy more food for the food bank. I don't have any design made for now, it's just an idea that I'm playing with. So hopefully when I start creating something really pretty on my free time, I can list that up on my website and hopefully I'll get a lot of order and I can donate more to the food bank. I try to squeeze in as many masks a day as I can whenever I can. So I am back on the road again because another landlord just contacted me. They now have time for me and so I'm gonna drive over to their apartment and do another showing.
It's a nice little porch area. You are literally downtown and close to everything. There's a Dunkin' Donut right by. Wow, this is prime location.
So I'm gonna quickly go through the apartment and just record and say what I have to say. And in that same note, I want to get kind of deep again on how I'm able to carry on and do so many positive things when I just want to just die and cry and roll up and just not do anything. And that is this. When you and your significant others are fighting, you both need to remember that it's you two versus the problem, not you versus him. Because it's kind of silly to say your side of the boat is sinking when you're both on the same boat. This thought has helped my husband and I got over a lot of our fights, and I hope that this thought will also help you jump over any problem that you may encounter with your significant others. Anyways, what happened next is this, and I'm gonna tell you now. After I did the showing, I went home, I went inside, and I kept sewing. And my husband came home and he apologized and he told me to come outside and that he wanted to go somewhere with me. So I got dressed, I went outside, but when I opened the door, this is what I found. It's the little thing that counts. He's sorry, I forgave him. So I am going to be the bigger person and forget about the whole thing and just be happy. because happiness is a choice. Just like this yummy food, I'm choosing to eat it, even if I'm cooking dinner as we speak. If you've watched the previous video, this is a sauce that I got from my friend.
I thought I could sit down to give myself a treat.
And I honestly have never done this before, but I'm really tempted to do a mukbang just to show you guys. I mean, it's so freaking good. It's something you just have to share. We call this the crack sauce because Lily and I cannot stop eating it. I literally went through $18 worth of green mango so far. $18, that's crazy for these baby mangoes.
Just what this is, a treat. Mm-hmm.
Leave 194 items for me.
Huh?
Leave 194 items for me. I gotta make it right with the girl for 120. She actually came before you over, so. But.
Wait, what happened?
120 Pleasant Street. I had one for that unit already, but you submitted. I gave that one to you because you said you had somebody. So I'm gonna move over to 194 Adams. The first one.
Ah. Okay.
She's a 3-bedroom as well, so. Unfortunately, you don't have any Metro 3-bedroom.
I have 2 Metro. Hold on.
You can use them for Marie Street.
They're 4-bedroom.
Oh, they're 4-bedroom. I see.
Mm. Mm.
Macklem? Macklem?
It's so good, but it's so good.
It's like a flash of so many flavors.
Uh-huh.
You get one of those? This one. Last one. Ang ba yung naman?
May. Mm. Mixing on a shot. Drinking food.
So for tonight dinner, we're having a surf and turf. This is scallop that I kind of marinated on the half shell with the cream. I'm going to pop this in and broil for the last 10 minutes. I got this recipe off the internet and I will link that down below in the description bar if you're interested in making the same thing. And honestly, it is so freaking bomb. And by now, you're probably wondering what I'm cooking for in meat. That's right, girl. We're being fancy tonight. I'm making prime rib. So for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to cook it first, and then I'm gonna broil it for 2 minutes, and then it'll be done. And in that time, I'm going to go and bother my husband and play with the kids.
Katie, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Red.
Yes, that's red and purple and green.
Green.
Yes, that's green. Where's purple?
Purple.
Yeah, purple.
Green.
Green. Yes. Kara! Stop it!
Green.
Is your hand stuck? That's what happened when you don't listen to Mama. Your hand's stuck now. Come here. No, Kate, that's not the coin. Why did you do that? How are you gonna get it? Hey, don't push each other. Katie, that's not how you get it out. Unfortunately, you can't smell it out. Stop, hug cái mũi. Stop it.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't learn, do you?
I heard that before.
She got it out this time, so.
Huh?
She found out how to get her hand from getting stuck out this time, so.
No. No.
Uh-huh. Where's your eyes?
Eyes.
Uh-huh. Where's your mouth? Where's your cheek? Yes, where's your chin?
Chin.
Yeah, pretty baby. Where's your hair?
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Where's your arms?
Arm.
Where's your leg?
Leg.
Where's your toes?
Tail.
Yeah, bottom. Good job. Where's your butt? Where's your butt? No, it's right here. Kara, no. Okay, can you put the shoes away? Don't let baby play with it. Put the shoes away, please. Hey, stop it.
Chicken.
Oh, do you want to see your new shoes, Kara? Do you want to see your new shoe, Kate? Give me the bag. I'll show you your new shoe. It came. Katie, you want to open your new shoes? Open. No, Kate. Why you do that? Or do you want to open up Kate new shoes? Hmm?
Shoes.
Yes, it's for you. Open up. It's your summer shoes. Yes, it's the shoes. Look.
And for A.
Wow. Unboxing. Wow, what do you think? Is it pretty? Is it pretty, Katie? Wow. Wow. Is it pretty? Yeah, shoes.
Shoes.
Yes. Okay, that's how you wear it.
Shoes.
Yes, shoes. All for baby Kate.
Right.
Yeah.
Side.
Yes. This is your pretty baby summer shoes. Wow. Okay, what do you think? Is it nice? Yes, your shoes. Put your toes in. Yes, it's for outside when you wear pretty dresses. We can go show Daddy. See how Daddy feels about it. Wow, that's nice. That's so pretty. Yes. What do you think? Nice.
Shoes.
Kara's shoes coming tomorrow. Today you get your shoes first.
Shoes.
Yeah, shoes. Wow, you're such a perfect model. Look at that. That's so nice on Katie.
Kiss.
Yeah. So pretty. Exactly. Look at that. Yeah, walk around. See how you feel. Show Daddy your shoes. What do you say to Dad? Wake him up. Dad. Call him. Dad. Shoes. That's a weird way of showing shoes, Kate. He's not awake. He can't see you. Do you like it? Katie, do you like it? Dad! He's like trying to show you her shoes.
Đẹp quá. So pretty. Giỏi, đẹp quá. Xinh, dép đẹp quá ha. It's so pretty.
Daddy.
You have to compliment her shoes.
They're so pretty. No,
Yeah.
Can I take you to the beach? We'll ready to the beach, okay? Đi biển nhé. Mấy này đi biển nha con.
Inside.
Đi biển.
Yeah.
Đi biển bắt cua.
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad. Dad.
Gì con?
Dad. Dad. Dad.
A, B, D, F,
G.
H J L N O P Q R, đúng rồi, S V W X Y. Yes! Now I know my ABC. Next I want Kara to sing with me. Kate, you cannot deposit glow stick. I'm sorry, that's not money. Go get Daddy wallet and throw money in there. Where's Daddy wallet? Go get it. Oh no, she really going to find his wallet to throw in there.
Remember when I told you that when you're married, you fight differently? This is what I mean. How can you stay mad when you have two precious baby who's always making you smile? I'm too busy focusing on my happiness.
F G H J K. Don't bite my knee! Don't bite my knee! Ow! No! Don't bite Mama's knee! It hurts! Ow! Yes, Mama, owie. Mama? Mama die? No, it hurts. Don't bite my knee. Yeah. Knee. Katie. Head. Shoulder, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head. What are you doing? A real collecting glow sticks put into the piggy bank. I can't even. Katie, I don't like it. Like a cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. You do it yourself. No! Get away! Get away! Get away! Oh my God. Ow! Don't bite Mama! And not the titties!
Anyways, deep talk over, the meat is done. I'm going to finally cut into it. I did cook this at 350 for a whole hour and 20 minutes.
What are you doing on the kitchen floor? Go to the living room. You walk? Yeah. No, I'll read it later. Go in. Go inside.
So while I'm cutting this up, I'm gonna call my sisters to come down and eat. There's plenty for all, and it's time for dinner. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I hope this video has made you happy. I hope this get you through the hard day. I appreciate you. The whole family appreciate you. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.